Thinking of trading New York's hustle for Massachusetts' charm? You're not alone. I've helped more New Yorkers move to Massachusetts this year than ever before. While some say it's the best decision they've ever made, others wish they'd known a few key things before making the leap. In this video, I'm breaking down the cost of living differences, lifestyle changes, and key adjustments to expect. Plus, expect some insider tips to help you decide if this move is right for you. So let's dive in. Hi, I'm Kimberly Meserve, a Massachusetts real estate agent, specializing in helping people move to the area with confidence. Having worked with dozens of clients just like you, I've seen what surprises people most, both the good and the challenging. Today, we'll cover the real cost differences beyond just housing, the neighborhoods attracting the most transplants, and how life in Massachusetts compares. Stick around for tips to save time and money if you decide this is your next home. Thinking about relocating to Boston? Well, I've got just the thing for you. My team and I have actually taken the time to create the ultimate relocation guide, which is meant to save you hours of research, and I've linked it down below. From top employers to best hospitals and a boatload of other things that you need to know before making the move. The best part is that it's 100% free. That's right, you heard me, 100% free. Just click the link in the description or the top pinned comment. Hope that helps. So let's start with the big question. Is Massachusetts actually cheaper than New York? The answer might surprise you. Housing is the biggest savings for most people. A $1.5 million Manhattan apartment might cost $900 to $1 million in a similar Boston neighborhood. And if you're open to suburbs like Newton or Lexington, the savings can be even greater. But it's not just housing. Groceries here are about 10 to 15% cheaper. Dining out, you can expect to spend about 20% less on a really nice meal. Massachusetts also has a flat 5% income tax, which is often lower than New York's graduated system. Plus, things like car insurance and parking costs can be significantly lower. So let's look at the real numbers. A family earning $200,000 in New York typically saves between $25,000 to $30,000 annually by moving to Massachusetts. And that's before factoring in housing costs. But the real difference isn't just about money, it's the lifestyle. If New York feels like a constant sprint, Massachusetts feels more like a comfortable jog. And here's what I mean. The pace of life here is slower. Don't expect to grab dinner at 11 p.m. like in New York City. Most places close earlier, and the dining scene winds down by 9 or 10 p.m. Social life shifts. Instead of meeting at rooftop bars, you'll find more house parties, outdoor gatherings, and neighborhood events. And sports culture, it's huge here. Think Red Sox, Celtics, and Patriots fever. You'll likely need a car too, especially outside of Boston. While Boston does have decent public transit, having a car opens up access to weekend trips, local hiking trails, and the Cape. That slower pace may feel like a shock at first, but most of my clients say that it leads to a better work-life balance. And speaking of getting around, let's talk about transportation. If you're used to New York's subway system, Boston's T may feel smaller and less convenient. But here's the upside. Boston is more compact and commute times are often shorter. Getting to Logan Airport is so much easier than dealing with JFK or LaGuardia. Plus, Massachusetts offers access to so much more than just Boston. Within 2 hours, you can ski in Vermont, hike in New Hampshire, or relax on Cape Cod beaches. So where are New Yorkers settling? Young professionals tend to love areas like Somerville or Cambridge for their Brooklyn-like vibe. Families gravitate towards Newton and Lexington for their schools. And Brookline offers that perfect blend of city and suburbs, like Park Slope, but with more access and space. Now let's talk about something that Massachusetts is famous for: education and jobs. We lead the nation in education, from world-class universities like Harvard and MIT to top-ranked public schools. Schools here tend to emphasize STEM education, and class sizes are often smaller than New York. The job market here is thriving too. Boston is a global biotech hub, and the tech scene here is booming. We're sometimes called the Silicon Valley of the East Coast. Finance opportunities are abundant, but with less intensity than Wall Street. And with remote work becoming the norm, many New Yorkers are keeping their jobs while enjoying the benefits of living in Massachusetts. If education or career opportunities are top of mind for you, Massachusetts offers a lot to love. Quality of life is where Massachusetts really shines. Imagine enjoying world-class museums and cultural attractions without the overwhelming crowds. Picture being just an hour's drive from beautiful beaches, mountain trails, or quaint small towns. And then there's the healthcare. We have some of the best hospitals in the world, like Mass General and Boston Children's, with easier access than you'll find in most major cities. You'll experience all 4 seasons here. The fall foliage is breathtaking. Winter brings skiing and cozy nights. Spring, you'll find plenty of blooms in the public garden. And summers mean easy trips to Cape Cod or Martha's Vineyard. Massachusetts offers a lifestyle that balances city perks with outdoor beauty, and that's really hard to beat. Moving from New York to Massachusetts is a big decision, but it can be the right one with the right guidance. If you're thinking about making a move, let's talk. I can help you narrow down some neighborhoods, understand your commuting options, and make a plan that fits your budget and lifestyle. My direct cell is in the description, and I respond personally to every call or text. Don't forget to subscribe for more Boston real estate tips, and we'll see you in our next video.